Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is good for all Virgo placements as per usual. So feel free to watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and feel free to flip and reverse the roles as necessary. Personal readings for astrology and tarot can all be found in the description box and the pinned comments. If you want to schedule a one-on-one personal reading with me, some of them are pre-recorded, and there is also live Zoom options, which I am working on adjusting the prices and formatting for those as well. But most of them are pre-recorded, so you can schedule at your convenience. So, Virgo, let's see what's going on. We know that the South Node is in your sign, Virgo, so you know, there is a lot going on astrologically. We're about to go into, I don't want to say a shitstorm of a time for the next month or so, but really the next couple years are going to be very chaotic. And for the next about year and a half, we have the South Node in your sign with the North Node in Pisces, your opposite sign. So there's a lot of astrological energy surrounding Virgo energy in general. But we're going to start off with the Astro Oracle to get us started here and get some general energies. And then we'll move on to love. So we have the first house arrival, card number 39. I could be watching for a Virgo rising placement, not for all of you, but it's a possibility. Or something about your rising sign or your ascendant could be significantly highlighted in transit right now or in your birth chart. Sorry, my microphone's a little bit tangled there. I'm getting Leo rising for some of you as well. You guys could also be connected to a Leo placement or a Leo rising. We have Mars motion. Mars is in the sign of Leo right now, so that's card number 22. Some of you guys could also be life path 22s. I'm also feeling a heavy energy in the heart chakra, so something around the heart chakra could be significant at this time. And then we have the 12th house, card number 50 from the Astro Oracle. Keyword on this card is introspection. My finger did cut the deck at Neptune. Neptune is now in the sign of Aries. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 11th house, which is Aquarius's associated house. So just kind of meditating on these energies a little bit for you, Virgo. I feel like there's something in regards to like your physical body that's kind of manifesting. Like something in your physical body is manifesting something to bring to your attention. So maybe you have more energy right now. Maybe you guys are more driven right now. Some of you guys are more sexual right now. But there's something that's kind of being transmuted from the spiritual plane into your physical body. So this could be positive or negative. We'll see when we clarify here in just a moment. But I also feel like shadow work is significant here. Something about your shadow or your connection to God and the divine. Something is being highlighted for you to look at with that 12th house card there. Yeah, some of you guys' health issues or health concerns or better health could be of significance right now, especially with the Neptune and the 6th house card right next to each other. So there could be a little bit of confusion or fogginess in regards to your health or possibly in regards to work with the 6th house card there as well. Some of you guys could be 44 years old. I'm also getting life path 8. And something about the people that you surround yourself with, your community, your network, your friends, also online platforms. There could be something there that's like almost sucking your energy or draining your energy. If you feel this like succubus, vampire energy type, feeling that could be associated with either groups, associations, friends, online platforms, the internet, something like that. But I feel like something's trying to be brought to your attention. Why is this first house card here for Virgo? We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting this energy vampire type energy from somebody. Either that somebody could possibly have their eye on you, is talking ill will about you. This is the card of gossip, jealousy, slander. The Page of Swords, it's not one of my favorite cards. And that clarifying the first house card, I don't know. This could be almost somebody that is like in some level of authority, or at least they are perceived to have a level of authority above you or some sense of control on you. For some of you, this could be a father figure. It could be a masculine energy. Water sign energy could be significant. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces with the King of Cups there next to the Hierophant. Also, Taurus energy could be significant, but I feel like you could also be experiencing lots of anxiety, possibly insomnia, sleepless nights, or just worry about the future. This could also be somebody that was connected to your past romantically. And you could be trying to move on. There was some sort of heartbreak involved. Some of you guys recently had surgery or you're scheduling a surgery, so that could be something just to keep in mind. I don't know why that's coming through specifically. Or some of you guys are recovering from some sort of surgery or a significant, health issue. We have the Queen of Cups coming out again. I also have a feeling that you guys are having a hard time speaking up about something. I'm feeling a block in the throat chakra. Clarify the Mars card here for Virgo, the Strength card, Leo energy, heavy Leo energy in this reading so far for you, Virgo. You guys could have, I'm getting Mercury in Leo for some of you, or Venus in Virgo. I'm sorry, did I say Virgo? I meant Leo. Of course, those placements could correspond to Virgo as well because they don't come out by accident. I take everything that happens during a reading as a sign and a message for somebody out there. But placements in Virgo and Leo are very likely, if you're watching a Virgo placement of yours, you likely have a planet or an angle in the sign of Leo as well. I feel like it's taken you... This is oddly specific. It's kind of a side note here, but some of you guys really enjoy the film Twilight. I don't know why that is coming through, but there could be something significant about that movie or that series. I guess maybe we were talking about energy vampires, so that could be significant there as well. But I feel like it's almost like it's taking all of your energy to be able to do just like minute tasks. Some of you guys need to do like a deep, thorough energy cleansing, aura cleansing, salt bath, frankincense and myrrh. This isn't necessarily like a saging situation or a cleansing ritual or spell in some capacity to cleanse your energy, because I feel like you're exerting way too much energy on things that shouldn't take so much energy of yours. Why is the 12th house card here? What is the 12th house trying to say? Some of you guys have Pisces in the 12th. The Tower. Yeah, some of you guys are trying to move on from a relationship that didn't work out or a bad health situation. It's going to be different for each and every one of you Virgos. I am getting a storyline for kind of two different sets of Virgos, so just take it how it resonates. There was some sort of tower moment, something that was not built on a solid foundation that ended up causing some sort of heartbreak, which you are now trying to recover from. So that could be the energy we were picking up on with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups energy in regards to somebody talking ill will about you, or slandering you, gossiping about you, slandering you in some way, or even just like spying on you and like leeching on your energy, or succubus energy, right? Then we have the Knight of Wands. It's like, how much energy are you willing to give this person or this situation? Even if it is in your past or you're trying to move on from it, I feel like you're still leaking your energy. So some of you guys, need to do some sort of cord cutting or cord pulling meditation. I feel like there was love and emotional energy and a spiritual connection in some capacity if this was a person at one point in time, but that time has now come to a close and it's time for you to fully cut this person and this energy off, because I feel like it's draining you and it's causing you a lot of confusion moving forward, possibly even health issues and issues in your friendships and your community and work even. And it's just really hard for you to get to the center in the core reality of what's really happening. And it's kind of siphoning your energy in a lot of different ways. So I strongly urge you to do some sort of, deep cleansing ritual, spell. If you're not into that, then a salt bath, meditation, frankincense and myrrh, something to cleanse your energy in your aura thoroughly, so that you can set out a new energetic space for yourself. And I highly recommend doing some sort of cord cutting or cord pulling, whether that's a ritual or even just listening to a YouTube meditation. All right, so we're going to move on to love for you, Virgo. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. Personal readings, Virgo, again, can be found down in the description box and the pinned comment. All right. All right, what do we have for my vivacious Virgos in love, romance. Yeah, I am feeling like a heavy energy in the heart. All right, Virgo. Virgo. So we have the Magician card. Some of you guys are trying to manifest something or someone, or trying to make something happen with somebody, or somebody could be trying to make something happen with you. I don't want to speak too soon on that, but you guys also could be grieving or having regrets over something from the past. So some of you guys could be manifesting a reconciliation. I feel like you guys are a little bit isolated right now, possibly because of some sort of fight or argument, or possibly even like something very petty that happened between the two of you. So you guys could be in some sort of separation, if not an actual breakup. So you could be trying to manifest some sort of reconciliation or coming back together. Let's see here. Queen of Pentacles in the reversed. And the Temperance card, yeah. Somebody's trying to alchemize something. We have two cards of Alchemist energy or Magician energy. One is a Magician and one is a Temperance card. And, you know, Temperance, in my opinion, is really the Grand Alchemist, because he's transforming different elements and blending them together to make something from almost like a spiritual divine perspective. And I also always look at Temperance card as Archangel Michael energy. So Archangel Michael could be helpful for you at this time. I'm not sure why this Queen of Pentacles is here in the reverse. This could indicate many things, so we're going to clarify. But I feel almost as if there's something here that's kind of shaken your stability a little bit and made you feel a little bit unwanted, unneeded, certainly unstable, or maybe there's something unpredictable about this connection. At least from this perspective, it looks like a relationship that's already been established. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are still together with this person, or if there's some sort of fight or separation, or if there's just an energetic separation. But I feel like somebody is trying to manifest some sort of reconciliation or coming back together, or regaining some sense of stability within the connection. Ultimately, you're manifesting healing, or they are. Yeah. Okay, why is this Magician card here for Virgo in love? We have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's confusion here. I also don't like the fact that I have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this relationship was very up and down, or is very up and down. And one, if not both of you, one of you is trying to move on from the difficulties within the relationship together and move on to a better phase of the relationship and essentially heal things. But others of you are dealing with somebody that has this, I don't know, scapegoaty type energy, and it's almost like they're letting outside influences affect the connection in some way. Now, typically, if I have like a 3 next to the Seven of Cups, I'm gonna sometimes indicate that or translate it as a third party situation. Now, don't freak out, because I'm not getting vibes of like cheating here, although that could be the case for most of you. This is just like an outside influence that's influencing how this person is acting within this relationship. So this could be a friend, a family member, could be a mother-in-law, father-in-law, a child. Most oftentimes I will say it's either a mother or a father-in-law or a friend or a family member that's influencing the connection, or influencing them in how they are going about this, the energy within your connection with them. And I feel like you're feeling a little bit confused because they're very hard to read right now, which is totally understandable. You could feel somewhat abandoned or not taken care of or not appreciated as well. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? The Fool card. Yeah, you're willing to rebuild and start anew. Justice card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Honestly, Virgo, you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and honestly ask yourself if the lack of stability is truly coming from the connection itself, or is it coming from an aspect within yourself? So I know that's a little bit of a triggering question and a triggering thing to think about, and it can almost trigger our shadow. But that's why we do shadow work, is so that we can become aware of the shadow and be able to alchemize that into something that benefits us, right? But there's something here that's telling me that you're trying to overcompensate for something by wanting a new beginning or wanting to find stability in a connection where there is no stability. That stability is going to be offered to you by yourself and only yourself. That closure is only going to be offered to you from yourself. That stability is only going to be offered to you by yourself, and you have to make some sort of choice or decision here. Something about your inner child could be significant, but your intuition is screaming at you, but you're ignoring it. Now, do I think it's possible to mend things with this relationship? At least with the Temperance card there and the Magician card there, yes. We'll see what we get when we get advice. But why is the Temperance card here? 3 of Pentacles. You know, there could have been a third party or cheating situation or something that needs forgiveness. 8 of Swords. But I also almost feel like if there is forgiveness that needs to be had within the connection, you also need to ask yourself if it's you forgiving the other person. Remember, you can always flip the roles. Have you honestly forgiven the person, or are you just wanting the comfort and the safety of the relationship or the stability that it could potentially offer you? The idea of it offering you some sense of stability that you don't currently have. Because I feel like you're very trapped in your head about whatever this 3 of Pentacles is, some sort of outside influence on the connection, and you're desperately wanting some sort of healing and reconciliation energy. But if that healing and reconciliation energy does manifest, are you truly able to get out of your head and to release whatever this is from the past so that you guys can move on and be happy and healed and in a new phase of the relationship? All right, advice from my Virgos, too many there. I can see where you're coming from, Virgo, but I also feel like you're not being 100% honest with yourself, and honesty is key here, especially with that Justice card there. Libra and Sagittarius energy could be very significant. All right, Virgo, Death card, Tower, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. It does not get worse than that, Virgo. What the heck? Okay, I don't mean it like that. It's actually not bad. It's just certainly triggering. The Death card in the Tower and the 2 of Cups in the reversed. Whew. There's certainly a lot of soul lesson and soul growth here that's available to you, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be quite painful. Something about this full moon in Scorpio could be significant here as well. But I feel like it's almost like you need to count your losses. You need to accept the phase, like the phase of the relationship. If it's dead and over, it's dead and over. Like you can't resurrect the dead. You can't bring back the dead. If something is dead, you need to let it die fully and grieve the loss and allow that tower to fall so that you can rebuild your own tower that has more of a stable foundation. Because I feel like you have all the tools to gain that stability that you're seeking within yourself, but you're looking for it outside of yourself, and that's your first mistake, Virgo. Honestly, I can see why you were hopeful for this connection, but to me it feels very karmic. You may have thought this person was a soulmate at one point in time, and we can get into the discussion of soulmate versus twin flame versus soul contract any day of the week. But what I'm seeing here is that there's a soul contract that's complete, and there's a lack of acceptance on one or both of your behalves. And you're looking for something to fill a void within you, within this person, because it's almost like a safety blanket or a safety net. So take that how you will, Virgo. Personal readings for astrology and tarot down in the description box, in the pinned comment. Ask and receive. That is your final oracle for you, Virgo. But that is all I have for you, my vivacious Virgos. Much love, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.